Dave, are they running Joe Biden out of office? Not Republicans, they don't have the guts for that, but are Democrats running him out of office? It feels like they're running him out of office.
It kind of feels like they're running him out of office, but you got to give the devil his due with the Democrats. They always find a way to win or to continue the charade or something. And look, if you run Biden out, let's just say there's two possibilities here. Look, they realize that, now people are really catching on to the age and cognitive thing and the fact that the economy is struggling and the border. And, if you saw the thing, you probably played it on your show, Eric Adams this morning in New York City, basically telling people to flee the city. Like the whole Democrat machine is collapsing, yet they still win elections, right? We didn't get the red wave or anything else. So are they pushing Biden out? Well, I would say sort of yes. But then the question is, by all logic, then you have President Kamala Harris. Now, I get it. She would be a puppet, right? Nobody believes that she would be running the show. But do they really want that? Do you want a woman who really nobody? I mean, Biden, I suppose, has some supporters that think he's Biden of 30 years ago. Kamala Harris, when she dropped out of the presidential race, years back when she was running against Biden, she was polling at 1%. So she has no support. So then the question is, how do you make the move with Gavin, which seems much more likely, Gavin Newsom? I just don't put anything past these people. They will pull off any trick. That video you guys are showing right there, that B-roll of Newsom, they did that when Biden was out of the country. He showed up at the White House. So you tell me.
Dave, what about RFK Jr.? What am I supposed to make of this guy? And what's going to happen with this guy? Are they going? The Democrats never going to let him actually debate. So what's he going to do? Nothing.
Well, look, I think he's been a net force for good, whether I agree with him or on everything or not. I had him on my show. He was against the Supreme Court decision getting rid of affirmative action. I'm completely for it. We talked it out. We kind of agreed to disagree. Now, your audience probably agrees with me on that. But he strikes me as mostly an old school liberal who thinks that most of the Democrats are still, his father and his uncle, guys who unfortunately have been gone for 40, 50 years. But he's a good man. He understands the overreach of government, especially as it comes to COVID and the three-letter agencies. And the Democrats hate that. Look, the Democrats handicapped or kneecapped Bernie years ago when it was his opportunity, and they're clearly not going to let Biden or anyone else get on a debate stage with this guy. My gut feeling with him is that by the end of this, he'll be a Democrat in name only. He'll basically be sort of a libertarianish, moderate conservative. And what I really think, if he's going to have a political future, I'll tell you, I got one for you that I'd like. How about we get a guy named DeSantis to be president, and then you task Robert F. Kennedy with taking out the agencies, because it's what he's been doing his entire life, fighting these guys legally and everything else. And he has incredible insight on that stuff. That to me seems like something he might be interested in. I kind of hinted that to him, and he didn't really push back on it.
I have great news. If you enjoyed that, I have a YouTube channel you can subscribe to. Whatever I do, it'll be right there on YouTube. So go subscribe today.